Happy Viking.
Iannone, we meet at last.
Actually, we already met once before at MagFest.
We did? How come I don't remember?
You were hammered.
Ah, right. Tell me, did we have an epic battle?
No, it was a room party. I didn't want to kill everyone's buzz.
Ah, boo. Well then, Boston Baked Beans, let's make up for lost time and have ourselves a scrap.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. From the gang called niggas with attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sawed off.
Wait, stop. Why are we even fighting?
Because you hate the Canucks?
I don't really hate the Canucks, though.
You don't?
No, I mean, why should I? I mean, what have they ever done to hurt the Bruins?
No, you shut up!
Hey.
We fucked you up good, man. No, fucked you up good.
Yeah, okay. Look, there's gotta be a way where we can come to a peaceful resolution about this.
Peaceful. So, no fighting.
No, it'd be pointless.
Ah, fine. Okay, we'll review the hockey movie classic, Slapshot.
I already did that one.
Slapshot 2.
Did that one too.
Slapshot 3.
No, do not speak of that which shall not be mentioned.
Okay then.
We could celebrate America and review Miracle.
I'm Canadian, and we're in Canada. What the fuck do I care about Miracle?
We're in Canada?
Look, have you reviewed GOON yet?
Nope.
Perfect, we have our movie. Let's go.
This has all the elements of a sports masterpiece.
Ready? Yes. Thank you for asking.
This is about to get ugly.
So, GOON, huh? I'm glad we can do this one together. It's very underrated.
Oh, hell yeah, it's underrated. In fact, it's one of my favorite movies. But before we talk about how great the movie is, as we should, let's first explain to our audience what exactly a goon is. A goon, in hockey parlance, is a big tough brute who beats the shit out of the other team.
Goons, sometimes called enforcers, aren't known for racking up goals or assists. They're just brought in to slug it out with other goons, and also put the other team's best players into the boards.
The goon's role is specifically to intimidate the other team and protect their less tough but more agile teammates.
I think I nailed him.
Our movie starts in Orangetown, Massachusetts, and
What the hell is that? There's no Orangetown, Mass. There's an Orange, Mass, but its population is nowhere near 125,000. And why do they even feel the need to tell us the population of this made-up place?
I don't know, maybe to make the town seem more real?
Yeah, but why? If we can go into a movie thinking that a man can fly, why can't we believe that a made-up town in Massachusetts is real?
It doesn't matter, man. Just let it go.
Alright, whatever.
Inside a bar, we find our main character, Doug Glatt, played by Sean William Scott, who is a bouncer for this well-reputed watering hole. He's big and not incredibly smart, but he's very soft-hearted, the classic gentle giant. He's just in a bad line of work is all.
Really sorry, man.
I like Mr. Scott. He has a very special talent for playing stupid. Now, I do not mean that as a slight against him personally. I'm just saying that he's very good at playing dumb characters. And more on that, he covers a wide and varied spectrum of dumb, whether it be dumb jock, dumb stoner, dumb party animal, or just a friendly guy who's a couple cans short of a six-pack. Scott can just fit perfectly into that mold. And if you've only seen him in his previous, more douchebaggy roles, it can be quite a switch to see him play the role of the innocently awkward and, dare I say, huggable Doug Glatt.
So Doug isn't very happy. He hates his job and feels a big disconnection from his adoptive Jewish family and their local synagogue.
Mr. and Mrs. Goldsmith, you guys look too young. You have to bring your IDs next time, otherwise I'm not going to be able to let you in.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
And that's a great example of Doug's situation. He means well, but he's surrounded by people who just don't get him, and as a result, we feel bad for him.
Doug gets the short end of an already short stick. He gets no respect from nobody. You know you're the black sheep of the family when your devoutly religious parents accept your gay brother before they accept you.
That's quite the couple, Glad. Is he Jewish?
Ah, that's gotta sting. Doug goes to visit his best friend Pat, played by Jay Baruchel. Together, they watch a replay of a recent incident that got one of their favorite hockey players, Ross the Boss Ray, suspended and demoted to the minors.
He got suspended for 20 fucking games. Boston sends him down to St. John's. He's 40 years old. That's it, he's fucking done, son. Probably feature it on next week's Hot Ice, unless that motherfucker's fucking cocks fucking shit. Fucking ass full of fucking corn dogs.
Good God, Jay Baruchel's character is annoying. He's like a caricature of a stereotype of a masshole.
Yeah? Go fuck yourself.
Speaking of massholes, did you know that the stick-swinging incident that got Ross Ray demoted to the minors is based on a similar one that a Bruins player attempted against a Canuck?
Did you know that when the Canucks lost the finals in '94 and 2011, they pooped their diapers and rioted?
Did you know that Boston refs eat big bowls of dick for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Did you know that if your coach had slept Luongo more often, he wouldn't have burned out so fast and you guys might have actually won the cup?
Yes, I do know that! Fuck!
I don't have a thing, you know, like you have your show, and my dad and my brother, they have their doctor thing. I don't got a thing. Everybody's got something but me.
Doug's feeling down, so Pat tries to cheer him up by taking him to see their local semi-pro team, the Orangetown Assassins. After an opposing player gets thrown into the penalty box, Pat taunts him like the jackass he is, and the player climbs out of the penalty box to attack him. The enraged player heads straight for Pat while shouting gay slurs at him.
What a fucking piece of me, you little fucking faggot!
Hey, my brother's gay.
Doug, who just found out his brother is gay in the previous scene, takes issue with this.
Hey, my brother's
What the fuck was that?
I think that was him hulking out. See, this is the first time you ever see Doug, the gentle giant, get fucking pissed. And needless to say, you won't like him when he's angry.
I think Doug's skeleton is made out of adamantium. He's practically Wolverine.
No, he is not Wolverine. We already compared him to the Hulk. He can't be both.
Okay, then fuck it. He's not the Hulk, he's Wolverine.
He is not Wolverine.
Well, if he's not Wolverine, then explain why his nemesis is Sabretooth.
Oh, shit, you're right. That's awesome. And if I may add, this movie is already doing a better job of showing us Wolverine's origins than Wolverine Origins.
The next day, Pat brings Doug onto his local access show about hockey to talk about his big fight. Pat has given Doug the new nickname Doug the Thug, and they take some calls from viewers.
Hi there, I was wondering if you like hot dogs?
Huh. That's
Yes, I like hot dogs.
Great! You like hot dogs because you like big cocks in your mouth, son!
Oh, you motherfucker!
Hey, Iannone, do you know Sully from Worcester?
Know him? I'm pretty sure I went to high school with him.
I'm pretty sure everybody went to high school with him. Wouldn't surprise me if he was still there.
Fuck you, Gus and Brian, you motherfuckers.
Fuck this. I'm done.
I've had enough of you and your fucking sweater vest police state censorship, okay?
Shut the fuck up, Pat. Good lord. This is a study of contrast, isn't it? The loud and obnoxious Pat and the charmingly dorky Doug. Goon is the only movie where you'll see Sean William Scott play a Jay Baruchel character and Jay Baruchel play a Sean William Scott character.
I'll be direct. What I want you to do is come down to the ring tomorrow. Come out there for a tryout. You think about it, okay? Tomorrow, 2:30.
Because of Doug's seeming indestructibility, the coach of the Assassins offers him a spot on the roster, which Doug enthusiastically accepts.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Doug goes to try out for the team, but at first he doesn't even know how to skate. The other players make fun of him, and after he gets pushed too far, he proceeds to fuck up half the roster. And that's all the coach needs to see.
Holy lick, boy. It's just too bad those are your teammates that you fucked up out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Of course, on the bright side, those are your teammates that you fucked up out there. What do you say, son? You want to be an assassin?
Yes.
Okay, so then just hold out your ring finger and repeat after me. Nothing is true, everything is permitted.
Yes, everything is permitted. Just pretend you're a Boston ref.
Oh, get over it.
At first, Doug is terrible, but he gets better through the power of montages.
I hear this song too often. Could we try something else?
I guess. What did you have in mind?
Well...
It's okay to be gay, let's rejoice with the boys in the gay ring. Hooray for the kind of man that you will find.
Why would you pick that song?
Because, as we've already seen, Doug is a firm supporter of gay rights.
I am truly fucking proud of you.
Doug's efforts pay off when he's called up to play for a minor league team in Halifax. His main job will be to protect their star player, Xavier LaFlame, who is also one of the many players fucked up by Ross the Boss Ray. In fact, LaFlame got so fucked up that he lost his cool and eventually turned to drugs and prostitutes. So Doug is called up to act as his on-the-ice bodyguard and break him out of his funk.
Oh my god, oh my god. That's my friend, Doug the Thug fucking Glass. Tiny little fucking dick.
Oh, come on! They're not gonna have him run into a support beam face first? The one time I want a movie to use that cliche joke and they don't fucking do it.
Life ain't fair, man.
No, it's not. Halifax, Nova Scotia. Population 418,059 people. Chief import fish. Highest elevation 475 points.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, the movie keeps telling us useless information about the city, so I thought I'd chip in.
Good lord, it's not that big a deal, dude.
So Doug reports for his first day with his new team, the Halifax Highlanders. Here we see the usual hockey player archetypes, you know, the alcoholic divorced guy, the funny Russians, the bookish Asian fellow, and the guy who gets plowed by Tracy Lords with a strap-on in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. You know, very traditional, recognizable characters.
Where's my fucking helmet?
But my favorite guy on the team is the goalie. Hockey goalies are known for having some awesome designs on their helmets. So what does this guy put on his helmet?
We have your mama right here.
Oh, yeah. Skull fuck your mother.
What?
Yes, his helmet is covered in pictures of his mom. That's fucking hilarious.
Belchy, in general, is pretty fucking great. You just can't go wrong with a foul-mouthed goalie with serious anger issues.
Still better than the Lungo.
So Doug gets to work doing what he does best, and after a long day of strip mining skull cavities, he is accepted warmly by everyone on the team.
We should sign his dick. Everyone sign his dick.
Show us your dick.
I don't want you to see my dick.
Why you being gay?
Well, everyone except for LaFlamme. See, whether or not you're a drug-addicted whoremonger, if you're also a star hockey player who skates and shoots like a motherfucker, you'll probably have a bit of an ego. And LaFlamme definitely has an ego. And he really doesn't like the attention that Doug is getting from his team, his coach, or his crowd. So he basically spends the entirety of the movie breaking Doug's balls because he's a petty little bitch.
I'm a fucking hockey player. Who the fuck are you? You're fucking nothing!
But even in the midst of all this violence and ball breaking, there is love and power ballads.
No, it's still shit. You still sound like a fucking cyborg.
So Doug meets this girl named Eva, played by Allison Pill. Scott and Pill have great chemistry together, and they instantly hit things off. Things look good for our hero, but there's just one major snag.
Yeah. I have a boyfriend, which is awesome. Fuck.
Well, I guess, kinda weird.
That sure does suck for Doug. The girl he falls for is a dirty cheater. A dirty cheater with the most adorable smile and the most pinchable cheeks, who obviously feels extremely guilty about wanting the D. And by the D, I mean the Doug, of course. Eva is impulsive, and she makes bad decisions, but Doug still likes her, and it's easy for the audience to still like her as well, because, come on, it's Allison Pill. Look at that smile. Look at it.
So she breaks it off with Doug before she can screw up her relationship any further, and our lovable goon is left feeling alone and rejected once again. Poor Doug. He may be down in the dumps, but it's nothing a motivational speech from the team's captain can't fix.
We gotta be fucking triceps, biceps, arceps, hard.
Hard?
Greek fucking underground gay porn hard. Highlanders, gay porn hard. Gay porn hard!
I do believe I've just found my new battle cry. Gay porn hard! Gay porn hard! Gay porn hard!
As Doug gets better and better at beating the shit out of guys, he becomes increasingly popular with the fans. Then, one night, someone calls out to Doug from the stands and... Oh, fuck me, it's this asshole again.
Just when I was starting to think we wouldn't see him again.
Ugh, like we'd ever get that lucky. Anyway, Pat has brought Doug's family with him, and it's the first time his parents get to see him do what he does. And as it turns out, they're less than thrilled to see him slug it out with another team's goon, played by actual former NHL player Georges Laraque. The fans, however, eat it up.
Is glat really Hebrew for fuck you?
No, I think it's actually Hebrew for gay porn hard. Gay porn hard!
What's the shot go? He's gone!
Doug scores the game-winning goal after the puck deflects into the net off of his ass, and after the game, he gets called into the coach's office along with LaFlame. The coach strips LaFlame of his assistant captain status and gives that title to Doug instead. LaFlame storms off like a little bitch, but before Doug can talk to him, he's swarmed by Pat and his family. Later, Doug takes them all out to dinner at his favorite restaurant, and his parents voice their disapproval.
Have you given any thought at all to the head injuries that come with playing such a violent sport, the concussions?
Yes, Doug. Have you considered the possible damages that may befall your completely invincible skull, you adamantium retard? Seriously, Mr. Levy, cut Doug some slack. At least he's not fucking pies like your other son.
They call you Thug for Christ's sake. It might as well say security on the back of your sweater. Excuse me.
But even if being disowned by his parents wasn't enough, things only get worse for Doug when LaFlamme vents his bitchy frustrations on him, even going so far as to punch Doug in the face, with admittedly very little effect. Doug manages to keep his cool right then, but at the team's next game, he lets it slip. He allows the man he's supposed to be covering get away from him, who then immediately puts LaFlamme into the boards, giving him a wicked concussion. Righteously so, but, we kinda need him right now. Realizing his mistake, Doug flies into a rage and just absolutely fucking destroys this guy.
You piece of shit!
But it's too little too late.
Even in the merciless blood sport known as hockey, this is considered too much. Doug gets suspended for 1 game and LaFlame is out with a concussion, leaving the team in pretty dire straits. So let's recap. Doug let his team down, he let the guy he was supposed to protect get injured, he's been barred from play, he's been disowned by his parents, his best friend is this fuckhead, and the girl he's crushing on is already in a devoted relationship. Well, maybe not devoted, but you know what I mean. Doug's at his lowest point and things are looking kinda grim. St. John's, Newfoundland, population 181,113, chief export.
Are you still harping on about this?
I'm sorry, it just really bugs me.
What bugs you? This shit? City name, Vikings dick. Chief import, vagina. Population, your mom.
City name Vancouver, chief import choking under pressure.
You motherfucker!
Doug takes a walk around town to clear his head, and he stumbles upon a diner wherein Ross, the boss, Ray, is having dinner. So Doug goes inside to introduce himself to this exquisite Cadillac of men. Ross shows his respect for Doug and his elegant ass-whooping ways, but he still lays down the law and reminds him that Ross is in fact the boss.
If ever there comes a time when it gets down to the marrow and it's you and me, kid, I will lay you the fuck out.
Yes, sir.
Stevenson calling for the puck. I can do this all night, boys.
After the Highlanders lose to Ross's team, the Shamrocks, Doug goes back to his apartment and talks to LaFlame through the wall.
I'm an idiot. From now on, no matter what happens, I'm always gonna be watching your back. I think that we both have a light in our stomachs. A special light, like E.T. And the team needs somebody to light the way. My stomach light needs your stomach light. We can all phone home together.
Yeah, the look on LaFlame's face says it all. I mean, we know what Doug means, but God, is he stupid. Viking, what did you think of that speech?
Doug gets back on the ice for the next game, and he spots Eva in the stands with her boyfriend. He's obviously pleased as punch that she showed up, but speaking of punch, he still has a job to do.
Fuck! Look at that! It's like watching the most one-sided game of Rock'em Sock'em Robot.
Ow!
What the fuck was that?
It's a long story.
Hey, man. Nice fight.
And this is the point where LaFlamme gets his act together and starts treating Doug with some amount of respect. Apparently all it takes to fix severe narcissism and a desperate need for attention is a heartfelt speech about E.T.
Here's LaFlamme. He moves it over to Glenn.
Later, Doug actually helps LaFlamme score a goal, and Eva goes fucking wild. Why is she so excited for 69? And why only now? She's never talked to me about that box lunch business. By the way, doesn't it seem like a dumb idea to go to a Highlanders game with your boyfriend when you're cheating on your boyfriend with one of the Highlanders? Wouldn't you want to keep those two elements as separate as possible? Man, you're really bad at this whole adultery thing, Eva.
At the end of the game, the Highlanders are up by 1 goal, but they're playing short-handed thanks to a penalty on LaFlame. They need to hold on and win the game to keep their playoff hopes alive, and what was it that Doug said earlier?
I'm here to do whatever they need me to do. You know, if they need me to bleed, then I'll bleed for my team.
Oh, holy fucking shit!
Fuck!
Oh!
Yeah, Doug, you bleed for your team. You bleed like a motherfucker.
Doug!
Did we win?
You stopped it, man! You fucking did it! Boys, this is a solid fucking effort tonight. I fucking loved it. And Dougie took one in the face! I'm high in painkillers. Pass the Dutchie, man.
Doug's effort wins the game for his team, and it also helps him win the girl.
No. Hey, what happened? Did you just watch Rudy?
No, I did it. I broke up with him.
Holy shit.
I have to say, this is my favorite part of the movie. Not so much because of the romance, but because the dialogue between Doug and Eva is hilarious.
You make me want to stop sleeping with a bunch of guys.
I hope so, but I have my doubts. I mean, she did cheat on her boyfriend many, many times. Can she really be trusted?
Hey, Iannone? How can you not trust that smile?
I can very easily not trust that smile.
See, this is the reason romance is dead. Because of you!
That's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
I actually really liked the romance subplot. They have charming scenes together, they have some funny lines, and Eva just works far better as Doug's foil than any other character in the movie. Sure, she's a cheater, but at least she has some inner conflict and depth regarding her problems, unlike Xavier, who has no character arc whatsoever and just stops being a dick basically out of story convenience, and definitely not like Pat, who's basically Scrappy-Doo reimagined for the hashtag YOLO swag generation. So now it's the final game of the season, and if the Highlanders beat Ross and his Shamrocks, they'll go straight to the fucking playoffs.
Hey look, that guy behind Ross is Tim Thomas. You remember him, right? He was the goalie for the Boston Bruins when they won the Stanley Cup back in 2011? You okay, man? Feel better now? The game starts with Pat, Eva, and Doug's brother in the stands. Ross practically toys with the Highlanders, including Doug.
No, he suckered him.
What the shit is that?
He forced him to take a penalty.
Fucker!
And the Shamrocks managed to go up by 2 goals, while the Highlanders can't net a single one. Then in the third period, Doug and Ross both go into the penalty box at the same time, and as soon as they both get out, with the crowd going nuts, it's showtime.
Okay, let's party!
Oh, jeez. Don't you fucking dare.
Dug, 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 dug. Let's rumble! I won't lose, and the reason is I'm
Doug Glatt.
and the last great American hero. Yeah! Long live the U.S.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Doug!
We gotta be fucking triceps, biceps, arceps.
The old ones say we descended from Hercules himself.
Greek fucking underground.
His roar is long and loud.
Game
And so, a bloodied and battered Ross smiles, knowing that the torch has been passed to a new generation of consummate ass-beaters, and inspired LaFlamme scores a natural hat trick to win the game for the Highlanders, which will take him and his small ragtag team straight to the playoffs. And the movie closes on an injured yet victorious Doug in the locker room with Eva, in a scene of quiet repose.
I think I nailed him.
Fuck yeah, you did, Dougie!
Gay porn hard! Gay porn hard! Gay porn hard!
GOON is a great movie, one that is criminally underrated, and I really can't understand why it never got the attention it deserves, because this is one of the best sports movies I've seen. The humor is great, and it balances well with the drama. Really, the only part I didn't like was Jay Baruchel's character. He was loud, obnoxious, and just a pain to listen to. Thankfully, he wasn't enough to weigh this movie down. It's got heart, it's got humor, and if you're a big hockey fan, or just a fan of sports movies in general, this one needs to be in your collection.
Much like its main character, GOON may not be smart or extremely refined, but it has charm, humor, and heart. Even though Goon is full to bursting with really raunchy humor, the focus of the film isn't on wacky hockey antics, it's about the value of teamwork and Doug's quest for acceptance in a world that looks down on him. So besides being really funny, the movie also has a lot of compelling drama. There are some rough edges and small plot hiccups here and there, but overall it's just a crude and bloody, but also surprisingly warm and sincere movie. One of my favorites and definitely one that both of us heartily recommend.
Well, that was fun, now wasn't it?
Yes. Yes, it was. Iannone, I regret that we meet this way. You and I are of a kind, and in a different reality. I could have called you friend.
Come on, Viking, don't be like this. Look, our teams may divide us, but whether we wear black and gold or blue and green, we skate the same ice, slap the same puck, and bleed the same blood because of our love for a great sport. We don't need to be enemies, Viking.
Well, I do suppose there are worse things than being battle brothers with a Boston Bruin.
There are certainly worse things, my friend.
Like losing the Stanley Cup to the fucking Blackhawks. Holy shit.
Hey, you lost to us, you son of a bitch!
Gay porn hard.
Okay, for those of you just watching this out of context, I have not seen the film at all, and so I have just witnessed a gay porn battle cry out of context. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, it's even better in context because the speech doesn't make a whole lot of sense either.